It's not quite spring yet, but I'm very excited to share with you 10 transitional pieces that will make getting dressed in the morning so much easier and take you from winter to spring in the chicest way possible. These are either pieces that you can buy now and wear later, or most likely you'll have a version of this in your closet and you can pull it up front and center, easily build outfits using layers or slowly shedding the layers off, depending on the very fickle weather. The first must-have piece to transition your wardrobe from winter to spring is a trench coat, and many of us have a version of a trench coat in our closet. There's two that I really love. One of them is from Cezanne. It's the Scott Trench, and it's very classic. And ever since I've worn it in every season. Last spring, through the summer, and also in the fall as well. And I can't wait to pull it back out and just have it layer all of my outfits and look very put together. Now, the version of the trench that we're seeing this season in 2024 is the crop trench. And this is one that I resisted for a long time. I actually tried to hack it a little bit with a blazer and see if I really liked it and if I liked the silhouette and if it was something that I gravitated towards. And I think after a couple of times of doing this, I went ahead and committed to a crop trench coat that is actually very affordable. This one is by Vichy Collection. The material is really beautiful. It's very soft, a really nice color of khaki that goes with so many different things. So if you're craving a basic in your wardrobe that has just a bit of a twist, this is a really fantastic piece to add that you'll get a lot of use from. So the other way to think about this crop trench coat is as an alternative to a denim jacket or a moto jacket, where these are usually pieces that we tend to pull out of our closets in the spring and fall because they are fantastic seasonal pieces. Crop trench coat is a great way to replace these items with a fresh look. The next piece that I really love to transition my wardrobe from winter to spring are white trousers. Winter whites look so classic and elegant, and I feel like we've seen them a lot in editorials and on our feeds this winter. They can just look really, really beautiful in monochrome or just as a pop of lightness with the more muted colors of gray and burgundy that have been very popular this season. There's 3 or 4 white trousers that I really love, and one of the things that I really look for in a white trouser is how see-through it is, or even worse, like I hate it when you can see the pockets in the front. It just ends up making your outfits look really cheap. And also, I love a good off-white that doesn't scream summer as much as I want it to. It gives it a little bit of an ivory hue that blends really well with neutrals such as gray and taupe and brown and black as well. If you are sick of pants and ready to hang up your faux leather pants, a really great alternative is a knit midi skirt. This is a beautiful striped one that has a very luxurious knit, and it was kind of a surprising pick for me because I tend to leave the horizontal stripes for my tops only. But when I saw the skirt, I instantly loved it. It looked so French inspired. It's definitely a little bit sexier because it hugs your curves and you can really play around with the top. So for the winter look, I've been styling it with an oversized sweater and a belt to cinch it at the waist so it just doesn't overwhelm my entire frame. And knee-high boots with a kitten heel just to make it look very elegant. And then for spring, I'm excited to wear it with a pop of color like red, stilettos, or ballet flats, or even that crop blazer from earlier. This skirt is very affordable, actually. I'll make sure to link it below, just like everything else. In terms of jeans, we have seen so much. Really so confusing, like just when you think, okay, I can wear skinny jeans as long as they're not lower rise, or I can wear baggy jeans as long as, then it comes along like, no, actually low rise is actually in style. So if you want to get rid of the madness and you just want to get from winter to spring looking super chic, a really great cut is a more minimal straight cut jean. It fits a lot like a skinny jean, but the ankle doesn't flare out, but doesn't kind of hug your ankle all the way. So a very true straight leg that is more form-fitting. I have really enjoyed this type of jean because it fits still really well underneath knee-high boots, but then come spring, I can wear so many different kinds of shoes, actually many more types of shoes than I can with any other type of jean. So I think that this is very sobering, and it's also great to not have these huge baggy jeans when it's still cold outside and super snowy. So nobody needs the puddle hemlines. I know that I don't. The last thing I want to do is have something more to clean in my house full of boys and a puppy. So definitely don't need that. I'll link a couple of straight leg jeans that are a really great option if you're looking for just a no nonsense workhorse jean that is flattering, will serve you this season and for many to come. For piece number 5, we have a square neck long sleeve tee that is a phenomenal transitional piece for your winter to spring outfits. The one that I'm showing here is by Puma USA, and I have one in black and white. They're super soft, they don't wrinkle, so they're great to travel with. And then they tuck in really well, and they're form-fitting, but not to where like you feel like suctioned. They tuck in well like a bodysuit, but they're not, which is great because sometimes I have such a love-hate relationship with bodysuits. Like I love how they tuck in, but you know, there's a whole ordeal with that. So this top is such a great basic because in the winter it layers beautifully under blazers and cardigans like this, and then in the spring it really stands alone as its own top, but it's still long sleeve because sometimes it can get a little bit chilly. And then the other thing I love is the neckline because it's an instant canvas for any neck jewelry such as gold chains, pendants, and even pearl necklaces. I was recently gifted this by Biwako. I've been wearing it so much with my long sleeve tee as well as this cardigan. It's such a classic. I've really incorporated a lot more pearls into my outfits over the last couple of years. It's another beautiful staple for your wardrobe that has a little bit of a twist because it's got a stunning red pearl here as an accent and just a lot of detail here in the actual pendant. It's such a great gift for yourself. And if you're looking to add more pearls to your wardrobe to instantly elevate your basic looks, this is a standout piece, and I have a 15% off discount code, so don't miss it. It's Zipa15 to get 50% off their site. I really haven't seen anybody wearing something like this. I've gotten so many compliments on the few times that I've worn them. The great thing about jewelry is that they look great in any season, so really important to invest in these pieces. For item number 6, I'm excited to share with you my newest bag by Denim London that is the perfect winter to spring bag. It's a beautiful neutral taupe color that goes with so many things already. So a lot of my darker colors and browns and things that I'm wearing right now in the winter, it looks lovely. And then come springtime with lighter tones, it will also work really well. This is the Midi Montreal, and I'm a long time fan of Denim London. If you want a really beautiful quality bag that doesn't go with the trends, isn't super logo heavy, and looks elegant, check out their bags. They're so stunning. This can be worn as a crossbody and also a clutch, which is really how I prefer to wear my bags. If you're curious about the brand and checking out another bag, I have a review on their New York Midi tote that I really love, and it's actually in most of my videos that I'll make sure to link also. So having a neutral bag that's mid-size and very timeless is just a great way to transition any outfit into spring, because a bag in a neutral such as this taupe will add some brightness to almost any outfit and feel a little bit more spring-like. The next piece that I'm really excited to wear now and into the spring is the cardigan that I'm wearing right now. It's also very French inspired, and the material is thick enough where right now it keeps me very warm. But in the springtime, I can open it up and wear a basic tee underneath and just have it be a much needed layer. Another cardigan that's really great like this, that's a little bit thinner but equally warm, is the Gaspard one by Cezanne that is super beautiful and available in many different colorways. So if you're not into the stripes like I am at the moment, then they have really beautiful neutral colors and also pops of color as well. And what I really love about the cardigan is that it's really thin, so you can wear it in many different ways. You can even tuck it, but the warmth level is definitely one of the highest of all of my cardigans. The next piece to buy now and wear later is a maxi cardigan, and maxi coats have been very trendy for 2024. So floor sweeping length that are very dramatic, and then not to mention the whole mob wife aesthetic. But a maxi cardigan is next level of that in the upcoming season, and especially in kind of a lighter, brighter tone. I recently got this cream maxi cardigan that is super soft, and I just love wearing it like anywhere because I live in New York, so I'm definitely always in need of layers. But come springtime, it's just a really great piece to add to any outfit when you don't quite need a coat, but you definitely still need to wear something out there. Instantly finishes and polishes off any look. It looks so elegant. It's also super affordable, so I'm really excited to share it with you because I think that this is a piece that you'll wear not just now in the winter and in spring, but come next fall as well. Shifting gears a little bit and talking about dresses. Dresses are surprisingly doable in the winter if you arm yourself with good thermal tights. I love the ones by Calzedonia. So the thermal tights, boots, over the knee boots specifically. So anytime that I'm wearing over the knee boots, I feel like I'm wearing almost a full-fledged pant. So that's a really great way to wear the skirts and dresses that you want while still staying warm. So wearing a maxi dress is just so key in this transitional weather, because come springtime, you can change your shoes to loafers or even sneakers. This transitional capsule, I opted for a shirt dress because I feel like they're so versatile and casual, but you can easily dress them up. This one is a belted one, so I feel like it automatically looks really elegant, and you can also dress it down by losing the belt and changing the footwear. In the winter, I recently wore it with a penny lane coat that has faux fur everywhere, the over-knee boots, and thermal tights. It was very warm. And then in the spring, I'm really looking forward to wearing it with stilettos or espadrilles and a full-length trench coat or blazer. And if you live somewhere really cold like me, the great alternative to a shirt dress is just a knit sweater dress that is a little bit more fitted, that you can also layer on with a sweater over and make it into a skirt. And number 10, I actually fell in love with this piece one more time. I wore it so much last season. It is the Maxi Denim Skirt. And although it's been a little bit quieter this season, as like it was all the rage last year, this is a wardrobe staple. Denim skirts are always going to be a classic. And what I love about this is that it is a great alternative for jeans. It's just a wonderful alternative to any pair of jeans. And whether you need to wear them with knee-high boots, which I think looks so elegant and classic. And I always feel like I'm having a celebrity moment when I wear my maxi denim skirt and knee-high boots and a blazer. I just feel like such a boss. This skirt is a great staple to wear right now with thermal tights, any type of boots, and a chunky sweater. Pull that back out front and center into your winter to spring capsule wardrobe, because this skirt is still very, very relevant. And then come springtime, it's just so easy to wear with some loafers and a button down. It just looks so fresh and crisp. You can add that crop trench or the long cardigan and have a very polished look. All these pieces work together so well. If you have some gaps in your wardrobe, trust me, they're pieces that you're gonna want. They're just not for 2024 or for transitional pieces right now. These are really great workhorses year in and year out, as well as for seasons to come. Don't miss my video on how to style mob wife aesthetic, because again, really digging into your wardrobe and trying to find the pieces to cobble this look together and have fun with it, because it's very warm and very fun. And if you had fun with me today, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you really soon.